Hey, my Forest family, how y'all doing today? Today is November the 7th. Today is Thursday. How y'all doing today? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm kind of under the weather a little bit. But anywho, I'm going to push forward anyway. Today, you guys, we're going to talk about, do you bump heads with your partner? I think a lot of people do when they're in a relationship or when they're married, or even when you're dating. You tend to have different opinions and different outlooks and inlooks on life, in general. We don't bump heads as much as we used to. We used to bump heads quite a lot, because we've always had different opinions and outlooks and inlooks and, far as life and outside of life and things like that. Now, not saying that you and your partner is not going y'all always not going to get along. Y'all always not going to agree on everything. You're not going to disagree on everything. It's just a thing that men and women have. They have to be right about everything. They think they know everything. They think they're all that in a bag of chips and a whole bunch of other stuff. But when you have been in multiple relationships with people, even before you meet your partner, just make sure that that person is right for you. You know what I'm saying? Once you get involved with people, they can change, they can become different, they can become more, aggressive towards a person. When you're in a relationship, some people don't, some people do. It just depends on who they are, the type of person they are, how they carry themselves in general. Um, I think the reason why we bumped heads a lot, for a lot of years is because I went through a lot of stuff with my younger daughter's dad, my other daughter's dad, and stuff like that. And he went through a lot with his child's mother and stuff. And I think a lot of that was because we were in relationships that were kind of, I'm not going to say abusive in a sense, but it kind of was in a sense, and it kind of wasn't in a sense. So it's kind of both. We kind of took out our anger on each other quite a lot. And plus, with us grieving and taking care of our kids and being homeless and other things, we used to bump heads so much. I didn't even know if we was going to make it to the next day. We was bumping heads so bad. Um, we don't, like I said, we don't bump heads as much anymore. We might have miscommunications when it comes to certain things. We even talked about the election. I felt some other way. He felt a different way, which was fine, and I didn't have a problem with that. But you can't get tired of bumping heads with your partner. You can't get tired of having the same type of conversations. And y'all end up bumping heads and not talking for days and weeks and months at a time. Um, with so many people I know that are married or in a relationship or that have been dating for years, always try to give people like myself advice when it comes to, relationship. They just be like, be careful who you date and be careful what type of spirit they have. Um, be careful to date these type of people or these other type of people because you never know what you get yourself into once you in it, you supposed to be in it. But I always say, if you feel that it's not happiness, you're not getting what you might need or what you expect, or what you want out of the relationship or the friendship or the associateship or whatever type of ship it is. Sometimes you have to keep on moving forward in life, even if it's just by yourself. That's okay. Being alone um, is a great thing for a person to do. To me, because you can only bump heads with yourself. Bumping your heads with yourself will be way different than bumping heads with other people who have different opinions of you and thinks different about life, especially if it's a lot of negative thinking. And I love my partner to death, don't get me wrong. But the thing of it is, when you have somebody who you in love with and have a relationship with, you got kids with, they tend to think of life more negative than positive, and then it rubs off on you, and then you're not sure if you want to look at the life positive. I mean, the world positive, or just life positive, or just life, a certain way or not a certain way. So sometimes you have to steer away from certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, trying to be mean or nothing like that. It's just that you can get really tired of a negativeness, and the person talks so negative about everything and everybody and the whole entire world, and it don't have anything to do with you in general. It's just them being aggressive, being a butthead, being a jackass, and a whole bunch of other stuff I could add to that, but I'm not going to get into all that. But let me know in the comments below if you bump heads with your partner. Do y'all bump heads every day, every other day, once a week, twice a week, once or twice a month? Do y'all have a partner? If you don't, that's good. If you do, it's good to have a partner. It just depends on, like I said, what type of person they are. You don't want to have just negativeness, in your relationship or in your life, period, because it takes a total on you, believe it or not, it really does. And stuff like that. So let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and turn notification bell on for every time I drop a video. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for showing up and showing out. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.